It's no secret that in WWE 2K games, the universe mode is not quite up to par as we would like it to be. But in WWE 2K25, they have enhanced a lot of things that make the experience just that much better. And personally, this year I've spent hours upon hours trying to perfect the universe mode and get everything working just right. So in this video, we are going to dive into all the things to make your universe mode as top-notch as we can get it. From match tables, championships and divisions, superstar customization, rivalry actions, match customization, and finally the cherry on top, which makes this experience the best possible experience that you could ask for, and we're talking about sliders. Hi, what's going on? I'm Jesse. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. We're going to dive right into the tips and tricks of universe mode, but first make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel a long way and it's absolutely free. Kicking things off, before you even start a universe mode, whether you're just going to start the universe mode as is, modern day WWE, or you're going to go into some customization, if you are going to go into customization, you first need to go to your calendar. Make sure that you are deleting any other shows that you don't want within your calendar. If you feel like you're going to be running a WWE calendar as well as like an AEW, or even adding ECW, or just adding things and completely clustering up your calendar as is, make sure you're going in there and doing all of your edits first. This year in WWE 2K25, they have given us the ability to add multiple shows to one single day. You're even able to put shows on Saturdays or even Sundays. You are able to have multiple days of pay-per-views. You can do multiple day PLEs, and it doesn't affect your calendar whatsoever. Once you have your calendar exactly the way you want it, you're going to want to dive right into the championships. By adding your championships to your shows, you're going to need to edit your divisions. Whether you're running the universe mode as is, or you're doing a customized universe mode, you're going to need to add these championships, and you're going to need to edit your division. Because if you want people challenging for the championships that you have placed on your show, you're going to need to add the respective challengers. If you're running the universe mode as is, I would recommend going in and adding your women's mid-card divisions. Once you add the women's mid-card divisions, you are now able to go in and pull from other divisions to add to the mid-card roster. When you first go in to edit on a show that is currently already made, you will be able to pull superstars from either the World Heavyweight title division, or you can pull them from the women's tag team division. My recommendation would be to add at least 8 or 9 different superstars within each division, so that way it keeps things fresh and it keeps the rankings moving along just the way they're supposed to. Next, you're going to go into superstar customization. From here, you can edit their attires, you can edit their face or heel personas, you can edit their entrance, you can edit pretty much anything you want to about a specific superstar that you have on your roster. An issue that is coming up in WWE 2K25 is getting alternate attires to work within the universe mode. And the issue that I have run into personally is when you're editing a match type that is already on an existing card, like a Monday Night Raw, and you go to edit a superstar's attire, people are then having issues with that attire not popping up within the universe mode. A fix that I have found is kind of tedious, but you are able to go in and edit your superstar in the superstars page and just edit their attire and put whatever custom attire that you wanted for your superstar as a default attire. The only time that I have seen this actually break is while playing the King of the Ring. So if you use the superstar within the first match, the custom attire works, but for some reason when they move on to the next set of matches, they will revert back to default attire, and unfortunately we just kind of have to deal with that. Still waiting on that patch, 2K. Before you even start your first show on the calendar, whether it be custom or modern day WWE, you're going to need to go into the match table and set exactly what you would like to see on the show. To me, match tables are kind of self-explanatory, but I have run into tons of comments in the comment section asking exactly how match tables work. So here it is. You have a percentage on the side of your 1v1, 2v2, triple threats, fatal four-ways, 6-man. It doesn't matter what kind of match type you want. If you are wanting to see only 1v1 and tag team matches within your show each and every single week, you're going to need to bump up that percentage. You're going to delete any match type besides the ones that you want. So if you don't want triple threat on your show, make sure that you delete that off the default match table. If you're wanting to add at least one championship match to your match table, I would suggest leaving the 1v1 at the top, but making a new match table with 1v1, and then check off the title matches, put the number of matches to 1, or however many matches you would like to see the title defended within your show. Bump up the percentage to 100%, the number of matches you would like to see, and have it be its own match table within your show. Same goes for PLEs or pay-per-views. If you're wanting title matches within your show, make sure that you're setting that category as its own match table, or the tag team matches, or even Extreme Rules, or whatever match type you're trying to set within the PLE or your regular show. A thing that kind of bums me out within the universe mode is that you are only able to pick one referee when editing a show, but there is a workaround, and obviously when you're going into your match card, you are able to edit each specific match as it is, and you can change the ref, you can change the ring announcer, but that comes with its own issues as well. The only problem that comes with editing matches on your match card is that if you're trying to change the match type, your referee, ring announcer, and it happens to be a rivalry match, then sometimes the rivalry actions will delete. Make sure that when you are editing the match that it is still the same participants. Sometimes when you have a rivalry action, say you have a rivalry with Finn Balor and Braun Breaker, and Finn Balor is in a match with Carlito, and within that rivalry action, Braun Breaker was supposed to come down. When you change that type of match, it will now change the rivalry action completely. You're going to have to now edit that match to be Finn Balor and Braun Breaker in order for the rivalry match to still take place. But you can change the rivalry actions in free mode, which I highly recommend for the most enhanced experience anyway, because the way that they have rivalry matches set up outside of free mode, you're just going to end up seeing a lot of the duplicate cutscenes that we see over and over in universe mode. So if you're the type that likes to edit rivalry actions and you like to stick with rivalry actions, then free mode is probably for you. But if you're the type that doesn't care about rivalry actions and you don't mess with rivalries anyway, then I would just disregard everything that was just said right now, because you can just go into a full customized sandbox just the way that we're supposed to anyway. This year I've had a lot of fun within the universe mode, and there's really not as much broken as previous years. This year you are able to do the Bloodline Rules match, which if you want to go and do Bloodline Rules match, it does work, but you're going to have to set your allies in play now mode and in the universe mode in order for the allies to actually show up within Bloodline Rules. I found that a lot of these Bloodline Rules matches that you play within universe mode are pulling from the play now section. I don't know if that just needs to be patched or if you have to just change them in both the play now and universe mode, but after I changed them in both play now and universe mode, everything seemed to work fine. So if you have a customized universe and you are still wanting to run King of the Ring, you can still do that and edit the pay-per-view from SummerSlam and just change the name. Do not delete that pay-per-view, but change the name of the PLE or the pay-per-view to whatever custom thing that you would like, and you can run King of the Ring not only on the PLE, but you can also customize it to be on a Monday show, Wednesday show, whatever you would like, and you would still get the title shots within the SummerSlam PLE section. Money in the Bank cash-ins do in fact work this year. As a matter of fact, there's a workaround that you could do to get the cash in within a PLE. Unfortunately, that workaround requires a lot of customization, but you're going to have to make a major show or a minor show within your PLE section. Say you're running a WWE Universe mode and you wanted to cash in your Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. Well, in order to do this, you're going to have to go in, customize SummerSlam the night of SummerSlam, change the pay-per-view to a major or minor show. This will now make the universe mode think that it is a Monday Night Raw or a Friday Night SmackDown, and you are able to do the cash-ins. Just change the arena and the show name to SummerSlam and let your imagination run wild. Unfortunately, right after this, you're gonna have to delete your shows and set everything right back. The thing that is gonna enhance your experience with this game the most are sliders set up in the way that you would like them to be. I have been working for the last couple of weeks really dialing in some sliders of my own this year, and I think that I found a winner for me personally. But what you can do is take this template and customize it to your liking, to your skill level, whatever works for you. It's really all subjective, and it really just comes down to the player with the controller in their hands. Remember, there's no wrong way of doing this. It really is just what's best for you. So I'm gonna pop out for a second. I'm gonna let these sliders play. Feel free to pause the video if you need to and enjoy. And that was my 100% setup for the universe mode. I hope this helped you in any form or fashion. And if you liked the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know some tips and tricks on how to get all your unlockables in the My Rise as fast as possible, click this video right here. Hope you have a great day. Take it easy.